Throughout all of time, podcasts have always been about something. But this podcast is the one about nothing. Recording from his home studio in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you're listening to The Michael Papinchak Show, Pittsburgh's premier podcast about nothing. Now buckle up, because TMPS starts right now.
All right, Jason, what's going on? We got a vintage Grand Prix event.
Well, a meeting.
A meeting.
This evening. For, the people that are important.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
We do it for the others.
Yeah.
So they can enjoy themselves. We work hard.
Yeah, exactly. Just wait a minute. Sorry, that was a little pause there. I don't know what's going on with this shit, with this audio stuff.
It's not good.
Drives me nuts.
We might be using outdated equipment.
You know what? When I went to that music store and he showed me that nice Yamaha mixer.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Do you need like effects and stuff?" My eyes got like a little.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to just buy it.
We need effects though.
Yeah. I didn't want to just like buy it. I wanted to. I probably just should have. But it's like a lot bigger. It looks a lot fancier.
You'd have to like use your other hand.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd be doing here.
It's like drumming.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have like foot pedals.
2 feet.
Yeah.
2 hands.
Do like the whole deal.
Yeah. That's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we just mentioned, we have a meeting tonight for the Vintage Grand Prix for the Cortile, which is the Italian cars. Jason is the head judge. I've been recruited to also judge these vehicles.
I've dragged you in.
Yes. And so I have to do my research on the vehicles and such. And so today we're just going to go look at the lay of the land.
A dry run.
Yes, like a lay of the land. Because I've been to the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, but I've never been to the Cortile.
Well,
yeah,
that's where all the cool kids hang out.
Yeah, so we have the best spot in the whole in the whole thing. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
We do.
Yeah,
but we should when we're driving Italian supercars.
Exactly. Yeah,
I
think it's only appropriate.
Yeah, you're.
If it was like the Ford F-150, it's like
the Miatas are kind of behind the trees. Behind the tree line. So
that's hysterical.
Yeah. So anyway, it's another day, another podcast.
Yeah.
Another podcast without a mini fridge.
Oh, I know. It's the mini fridge saga.
Amazon Prime was the days.
Oh my God.
You should have just picked one up.
I didn't even think of that.
Well,
I honestly,
because you don't think of others.
I didn't even
only think of you and Kona.
I know. Who got her cast off, by the way.
Well, that's good.
But still 2 more weeks of.
So the cone.
Yeah, she still has the cone because the cast caused a wound on her leg. So I have to put these like
ointments.
Yeah, ointments and stuff.
In there. Yeah.
One's like a powder.
Yeah.
I guess they have like a steroid in it, and it's like a Neosporin kind of thing.
Does she want to itch it all the time?
Oh, she wants to lick it all the time. Yeah.
She can't get to it.
Well, she kind of can a little bit because it's so far down her leg.
So she can move the leg out.
Move the leg out, get the head out of the cone a little bit. You know what I mean?
Really?
Stretch it. She can do like a little stretch.
Yeah.
Then I have to yell at her.
Well, I like my ladies a little stretchy.
Yeah.
So, I thought we had this big storm last night.
Yes.
So I thought maybe today we were going to have inclement weather again for this.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're going to be good.
It looks good.
This is going to be a nice meeting, and we're going to do the dry run and plan the layout. And this is important because this is the only time we're up there before game day.
Yeah. Now, are you going to have like the shirts and everything, or is that
they're in my car ready to go?
Phenomenal.
I was just going to throw them in the back of your car.
Okay, great. Because I was thinking, if you give me the shirt on the day, where am I going to like change the shirt? Like, I guess we do have the club. We can go in the I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you guys can steam it or
whatever.
I have yours. They're all ready to go.
That's phenomenal.
I'm a very prepared head judge.
Yes, and we got the
in the hats,
the judging hats.
Oh, they're in the car too.
I love that.
I'm going to give you guys everything.
Yeah,
and it's up to you to bring it on game day.
Yeah, which is appropriate, I think. Yeah,
I'm not going to give it to you the morning of.
There's nothing wrong. That's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I told a couple guys today, I said, listen, the Mickey Mouse week's coming up. Mm-hmm. I said, I got the stickers ready to go for the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
This is, I call this sticker gate. There's this whole thing about the stickers, and if you want your car judged or not judged.
It's a whole thing.
Is it a sticker?
Ian took care of it.
Is it a sticker for if they want judge or if they don't want judge? It's like a whole...
So there's going to be when they register, this is a judged event. If you do not wish your car to be judged, put the green sticker on the corner of your dash card.
And we will not judge it.
Once
Interesting.
the car is judged, we will put a red sticker or orange sticker on it.
Okay.
Ian, that's his responsibility to take care of it.
So that way there won't be any, confusion.
Correct. So last year frustrating because when I was judging, everybody's, not always with their car. And then it's we pass their car up because we can't find them. And then they come running over. Oh, can you get to my car? I was there 20 minutes ago. Where were you? Yeah. So
I mean, it's pretty clear though, judging is between these
9 and 11.
These hours.
Yes.
9
to 11 is judging.
So just be at the Cortile area with your car.
Yes.
And
because although it's not a Concours level show, it's also not like we're having a impromptu car cruise behind a church.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is mid-tier.
I mean, if you with all the different, so what are the top tier car shows
Well, Pebble Beach is Pebble Beach, and there's a couple. The Paris Auto Show is amazing. Mm-hmm. Greenwich is great.
Okay.
Radnor Hunt's great. Haggerty owns Amelia Island in Radnor Hunt and Greenwich, so they own those. But Amelia is if you win Amelia, you get invited to Pebble.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there's a big gap between 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
And then the rest of the good stuff's in Europe.
Okay.
So
the Pittsburgh Grand, I mean, I know it's not Pebble Beach, but as far as size is concerned,
it's huge. Yeah. As far as size is concerned, we're there.
Yeah.
But for quality of car,
yeah,
it's not there yet. But I feel like if we up the judging and up the level of give people a reason to up the level.
Yes. Yeah.
What do they say about high tide? Mm-hmm. Raises all ships, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna have a guy last year was oh, I would have washed my Ferrari if I would have known. I'm you should have washed it regardless. You're coming to a show.
Yeah, you're bringing it.
Yeah. What is this?
I'm getting a phone call from Whitehall, Michigan.
Yeah.
I bet it's about my extended warranty.
Exactly.
I don't understand this extended warranty bullshit.
It's a joke. And I got a call, and they were we'd like to extend your warranty on a car I haven't owned in 5 years.
Yeah. Okay, is someone actually falling for it? Because it's not real. It's a scam.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not I'm assuming it's some kind of...
I think you just put money in you make a one-time payment.
Yeah, and they're
give
just...
you some false, Mickey Mouse,
I mean, is someone, I bet they're targeting like my grandma. Well, first off, she doesn't have a vehicle. She's legally blind. Yeah,
well,
regardless.
Thank goodness she's not driving.
Yeah, exactly. Regardless, though, you call someone like my grandma who's going to be 95 in literally a month.
Yeah, can we have $500?
And it's well, maybe my car does need a warranty. Let me call my grandson. Oh, no, ma'am. Of course, they're not going to let her call me because I'll be like, Grandma, hang up.
Right.
I got to tell you, at the doctor today, I took her to the doctor. Got one leg is swollen. She can't hear out of this ear. She's got something going on with this ear. It's she's 95. She can't stand anymore. Her knee is shot. She goes, why is my knee shot? I said, Grandma, you didn't get a knee replacement.
You
needed one 10 years ago.
Right. Or 20 years
ago. Or whatever.
Right.
You got the right one done. You never got the left one. She goes, well, I guess I should have. I feel honesty's the best. She's 95. I'm not trying to make her feel bad, but it's this is the reality.
Yeah.
Because she couldn't stand up on the scale. And she wants to know her weight so bad. So bad. And I don't know why. She just wants to know it. And she couldn't get on the scale because she literally could not stand up and get onto the scale. And I'm like, Grandma, it's fine. You're 95. You don't, I don't even know why we go to, to the doctor. It's like,
who made her go to the doctor?
She goes every 6 months. I don't know why. I've asked is this necessary? And Danielle, my sister, who's a doctor, says at her age, it's good to be checked every 6 months. But, for me, though, I feel like if there's no problem, then why are we going? Like, if there's no issue, then why go?
At 95, I'm done going to the doctor.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I want to, hang out.
Yeah, and we went to Wendy's after.
She loved it.
I go, Grandma, what do you want? She goes, a junior cheeseburger. Said, you want fries, nuggets? No.
Frosty?
No. I got a chicken sandwich, which they put pickles on now. What's with all the pickles?
Oh, I hate pickles on chicken.
I guess that's like
I can deal with it on meat.
Yeah.
But not chicken.
So like the classic, Chick-fil-A sandwich has pickles. The KFC one, I go, get rid of the pickles.
You really like Chick-fil-A.
I'm a huge fan.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah. But anyway.
The KFC chicken sandwich is life-changing.
It literally...
it blows Chick-fil-A away.
It's at a different level.
It's
Pebble Beach.
It's God tier.
It's God tier.
God tier chicken sandwich.
Yeah. So...
Yeah. KFC...
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, this guy put on TikTok, he put a diagram of each kind of men's underwear. What? And he goes, and number one was like the classic tidy whities, classic brief, right? Okay. And I said number 5, boxer briefs, like all the way, And he goes, have you tried Manscaped boxer briefs? And he put God tier. And
really?
So I think I'm going to order.
That's funny.
Because I do need some new, but I think I'm going to order some. So listen, Jay, I got a chicken sandwich. I got nuggets. I got French fries. She has this little junior cheeseburger.
It's like one bite.
She is literally like, this is so good. Like, I want to find someone who feels about me.
Fulfilled.
How she felt about that little.
Yeah.
Literally, for me, it would have been a 2-bite burger.
Right.
Almost a slider. Just above a slider.
It's a slider menu.
Yeah. I'm like, are you sure this is all you want? She goes, I'm watching my figure.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, swear to God. At 95...
Is there some guy in the home?
I don't know. At 95, I ain't watching shit.
I
want McDonald's every day.
There's that nursing home guy that Paul told us about. Did we ever talk about that on here?
I don't think so.
What do we call the nursing home gigolo?
The nursing home gigolo.
There's a guy that goes around and entertains these people in local Pittsburgh nursing homes.
Oh, no.
And all the single ladies invite him back to their room. And he told this guy we know who, I guess it's a mutual friend that, he's, desired.
Yes.
Would be the...
Yeah. Okay, so I've been wondering why we sound so weird in our headphones.
Okay.
Mic number 4 was turned up all the way.
Oh, so it's picking it up.
So it was. So I apologize to our listeners if it has sounded strange in the past 12 minutes.
They'll get over it
because I'm like, there's something wrong, and then I'm dyslexic.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And I must have turned it up instead of down. So people think like dyslexics just switch letters. Actually, no. There's a lot of like, I put the milk in the cabinet and the cereal in the fridge kind of stuff. I get things like backwards.
As long as you don't hit the brake instead of the throttle.
No, that's never happened.
Okay.
That's never happened.
That's good.
But anyway, so that's why it's been sounding funky.
Well.
So this is now normal.
There was kind of a buzz.
Yeah, this is now normal now. I was like, there's something going on. And I've been having issues with, I hate talking about like the show, like in the show, but it is what it is. But
well, we're stepping it up.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
Yeah,
this is only show 130 or something.
Yeah, 129.
129.
Hey,
I mean, we'll figure it out.
This has been practice.
Yeah.
Talking about practice.
Talking about practice.
Listen,
the Pens re-signed Gino.
Yes. So
we got to talk about that.
So Letang,
Russ.
So we're keeping the core, as I call it.
The band.
We're keeping the band together.
Yeah. No Yoko Onos.
No, not allowed.
Nobody's breaking it up.
And then one day we're going to hear Fleury's coming back. Though I'm sure he re-signed somewhere else.
He's in Minnesota. He'll sign like a one-day contract and retire as a Penguin.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was going to ask you because I think that would be appropriate. Did like James Harrison do that? I think like with the Steelers.
It's commonplace.
Yeah.
But
it's kind of an interesting concept.
We're going to give it one more go.
Yes, that's when I saw on Instagram that they had re-signed Letang and then Malkin.
Yeah.
I thought we got like this one kind of final. Yeah. Well, but they signed him to a 4-year deal, though.
Right,
but it's
not going to happen when they're 40.
No,
it's going to happen like next year.
Yeah,
if it's going to happen.
Yes, that's what I'm really hoping. I'm hoping for this like push.
If the Penguins are healthy, and if Sid plays the way he did this year, we have a shot. Yeah, but they need a competent goalie and health.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, and they need to prevent goals. I mean, they scored 29 goals in 7 games.
Who did?
The Penguins. To the Rangers.
Okay.
And we still lost.
Yeah, that's a lot of goals.
We scored over 4 goals a game. We still freaking lost.
Yeah, that's not good.
The problem is not scoring goals. It's preventing them.
Defense wins championships.
Yeah, well.
And it's just true. I mean, look how many goals they scored, and they still didn't get through to the second round.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, if hey, we scored 29, but they did 39. I mean, at the end of the day, what are you going to do?
Lost in overtime.
I just don't understand Murray. This guy comes in, we win 2 cups in a row, and then he just like disappears.
Now he's in Toronto.
Yeah,
he couldn't handle the media in Pittsburgh. How do you think Toronto's going to? They're going to eat him alive.
I just find that so strange.
His father died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Remember when Tiger's father died?
Oh, well, yeah.
He started going to Chili's and Applebee's a lot.
Oh, yeah. No.
You see what happened?
Yeah, that's not good. And then there's a golf club to the face, and it's just not, like
a 7-iron to the chompers.
It's not good. I saw this clip on TikTok. That's all I do all day is swipe through TikTok for podcast content.
We share some weird things.
Oh, TikTok can be a very, like anything we create, it just turns like into porn. Like that's basically like
you can see like it devolves.
Yes. Oh yes. There's so much great intention.
Yeah. Right.
Like this new like telescope. Yeah. That like is like the best picture. Somehow there's gonna be like naked aliens. There's gonna be porn. Yeah. This telescope will produce some kind of horrible thing.
Yeah. How about that clip I sent you? That the bar got shut down in the South Side because that girl stuck a
my God
thing inside of her.
I don't even know what it was. Was it a water beer bottle? I don't even know. But then she. The whole point was that
it was like a water bottle.
She had the ability.
I think it was vodka.
She had the ability, like a whale, to expel the fluid.
That's awful. I've never heard that.
It was they call that the water fountain.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
That's the Trevi fountain.
Well, you know what?
I have never seen that before.
I thought it was like antiseptic.
And then there's this guy in the back,
and he was like, "Please don't do that."
He literally had the hand going like, "Cut it out."
I think he was telling somebody not to film it.
Well, I'll have to watch it again.
But it wasn't good.
All I know.
But anyway, they're shut down now.
Oh well, I mean, it's not sanitary.
No.
No.
People eat there.
No. No. I would not go there after that incident.
No.
I would not. I would bring my own silverware.
First of all, if you're hanging out on the South Side.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
You need to reevaluate your decisions.
Yeah, Pittsburgh South Side is a very bizarre. I don't know about it. Like, I remember I was hanging out downtown once with Kyle, and he's like, let's Uber to the South Side.
Yeah.
So we go over there. We go into this bar. First off, I look like someone's dad. Like, I'm there to, pick up my daughter Tiffany or something.
You have a beard.
Yeah, I have, And I said, Kyle, we can't even get in. It's just shoulder to shoulder people.
Yeah. How was that fun?
And we literally went right back to how at the Moon or something.
North Shore or something. Yeah.
We went. I'm like, I'm getting out of here.
I don't even go to the city anymore.
No, I mean, I kind of miss going to Howl at the Moon and all that, but I kind of had my little summer of going out to social, and then to Howl.
Yeah.
And then maybe.
Okay, that comedian I was telling you about, that guy.
Which guy? Oh, you mentioned
Stabby.
him. Yeah.
He's on TikTok.
Wait, Stabby. Let me look this guy up.
Go to it's a web. He has his own website. STAVVY dot
Stabby baby.
Yeah. Go to his website. That guy. He's coming to Pittsburgh.
Are we going?
I bought tickets. I bought 2 tickets.
Listen.
You want to go?
Yes. Larry sent me.
He is one of the funniest fucking guys I've ever seen.
This guy looks like my dad.
Yeah. He looks like Ron Jeremy a little bit.
Okay. Larry, my brother, sent this to us. He goes, if Dad did stand-up comedy like in his early 30s.
This is him.
And when I saw the picture, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
He looks literally just like my dad.
Yeah, he's going to the Improv.
We are going.
All right, so do you want to buy tickets and we could take a couple?
Let's figure it out. Send me a link or,
go to his website. It's right on there.
I don't know what it says Stabby. This Twitch thing. Here, Stabby Baby Twitter. Here it is. I want to get on Twitch.
This guy is like hilarious.
So we were talking earlier, like a minute ago, about technology like devolving, and these girls on Twitch, right? They play video games, and you can like watch them play video games and chat with them and stuff, and they get paid all this money because young boys want to stare at an attractive girl playing Halo, and it's just all
I'm
like,
not gonna lie, I've done that.
Show me your tits, and it's all like dude, this guy looks just like my dad.
He's coming the weekend of my car show. 23, 24, 25. I'm going on the 23rd.
Did you just send it to me?
Well, I sent you his Instagram post.
Okay. All right. Well, I will look into it and I'll get tickets. I'd love to see him. He's funny.
I mean, this guy, he's a fucking character.
Yeah. Hysterical.
I mean, he says some wild shit.
Yeah. He's all over TikTok. I found him on TikTok. Yeah.
So I got the not like front row, but not like general admission. I got like the mid-tier one.
Okay.
Like you still get like good seating, but not like.
I don't
want to be front row for that guy.
No, he's gonna say something. Yeah, he's gonna do some crowd work.
Yeah.
Like crowd work is. Well, I guess you have like the standard classic Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Very well orchestrated jokes and bits. But then when someone can come out and just do like crowd work where they just literally are doing 10 minutes just based on a guy like in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
With like white New Balances on. And
this
it's
guy,
just like,
this lady, I think I sent it to you last week. She was talking about using a porta potty at a festival.
Yeah.
She goes, her vagina lips touched some poop.
Oh.
I said, my God. That's why I don't go to festivals. I can't even go in a porta potty.
No, that's, what do they call? That's a urinary tract. That's an instant UTI. Yeah. That is straight to the doctor.
That's like, that could kill you.
How about last night at Willie's? Okay.
That lady is out of control.
Last night at Willie's.
What is her deal?
Wing Wednesdays.
Yeah,
okay.
Wing Wednesdays. The best wings around.
Yes. Willie's Tavern in Gibsonia. Paul was going solo. It was bachelor night for Paul. So we're sitting
He was so
there.
happy.
Yes. So we're sitting
like
there.
When he saw you, he like lit up. Huh?
Yeah.
He couldn't wait to like hang out.
Yeah. And this woman was just
at the other end of the bar.
Yep, talking as if we were all involved in her conversation with whoever she was with.
Yeah.
Full volume, about her kids, about this, about that.
Yeah, landscaping, weird stuff.
All kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember what came up. What were we talking about?
Well, the other guy chimed, the OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. So she was like, I can make $1 million just showing my feet. And I was like, it's true. You don't have to show, because she's a professional. Like, she might not want.
She's like a lawyer by trade or something.
She might not want to like have her face. And like basically a porn thing kind of. And I'm like, people will like watch you eat. Like, there's all kind of fetishes out there like you could take advantage of. And it was a whole bar conversation. This was now open. This was
people in the booths are like chiming in.
It was an open discussion now. Yeah. The whole bar.
Bruce was like terrified.
Bruce wanted to
quit. The bartender.
Yeah, he wanted to quit.
He was like, whoa. And then he was like, I'm going to cut her off. Remember?
Yeah.
He was doing this.
Yeah.
And then the guy across says.
This guy across says.
He lit it up.
Have you heard?
Top rope.
That women are using their vaginal fluid as perfume. And it was a needle.
I was like, oh no.
I was like, this is not like, and our wings hadn't come
yet.
Yet.
There was like a kid in a booth behind.
Yes.
I was like, whoa.
There was like that was a bit much. Like
he could have just went over and told her that.
Yeah, I kept it clean with like feet and like food. You know what I mean? Like I tried to keep it at least a little PG, maybe PG-13, but he went X. He went all the way.
Well, not good.
No.
I'm like,
I have to eat wings now.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really feel good anymore.
It was weird.
It was a real bizarre night.
And he said it like loud and proud.
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
Yeah.
You need to chill.
Yeah. I mean,
there's no need for that.
Yeah. He was he said it.
And he was like, oh, I just heard about this today. I was like, oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I was like, go home and wank one out.
Yeah, dude.
You freak.
What a crazy. That's weird.
Yeah.
Very strange.
That's bizarre.
Very, very bizarre.
People need to get their act together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willie's, though. But this woman.
Willie's.
I mean.
She came over and talked to you later.
She did. She came over and apologized for, basically getting the whole bar in on this one conversation.
I kind of feel like that was her, intention.
Yeah. First off, they were hammered.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how these people make it home.
Willie's, though, isn't the kind of bar where people, get, drunk.
Well, first off, I think one thing is that...
It's like a stop.
Willie's is kind of middle-aged crowd. It's a little bit of an older crowd.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it's restaurant-based.
Yes.
Food is, their thing.
Yeah, the majority of the time, people are there to eat
dinner.
As well as have a few drinks.
Yeah.
But if they did have food, they were now beyond that. And the guy she was with kept pointing more beers, get these guys. Yeah.
Really?
Bruce is, bringing them out beers. And I'm thinking, you're going to have to, once we bring up OnlyFans. Yeah. But then she came over and apologized. And then she goes, I have 2 kids. I have 2 boys. And my son was like, Mom, I almost shit my pants. He goes, I just didn't think I was going to make it.
How old's her kid? 16?
I don't know. I
mean, shitting his pants.
And this is not a baby. This is not a child.
That's my point.
Yeah, this is not a child it's acceptable to do so. No, this is a now
a grown up.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
a teenager.
Yes, yeah. And then she said, he goes, Mom, have you ever shit your pants?
That's weird.
That's an inside. That's an inside conversation.
That's a family.
That's not meant to be.
That's family only.
Yeah, I shouldn't know that.
Yeah,
and I kind of wanted to ask her. Well, I mean, but I just thought, I'm because we had our wings by then, and I was kind of focused in on just wanting.
Yeah,
to
when
eat.
you eat wings, you have a very interesting, kind of how should I say it? Blueprint.
Yes.
To
yes.
you kind of take a look at them.
Yeah.
And you Terminator it, you kind of scan.
Yep.
The layout.
There's.
And then you ask for the silverware.
Yes.
And then you perform surgery on the wings.
Yeah.
You don't even ever get your hands dirty.
No, I very steady.
Your hands have never even touched wing sauce.
No, it's all meticulous.
But you're the number one consumer of wings.
Yeah. So how
it's unbelievable.
Apparently the state of Pennsylvania is the number one purchaser of alcohol in the country.
Oh, are they?
Well, because we have state stores. So the Pennsylvania government orders the wine and then distributes it to the state stores.
Oh,
Does that make sense? So I'm the number one consumer of wings, though, I think, in at least Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And then by the time we're done with wings, you wouldn't know that there was ever meat on the bone.
No.
There's nothing left.
You got to clean it out.
Vultures.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
And then poor Paul, he got his food 10 minutes before we did, right? Because he was there earlier, and we finished 20 minutes before him. He ordered 6 wings. He still had 3.5 left.
He could only get through 2.
2.5.
He goes, I can't really eat much.
I said, why do you order 6?
And you think about my because
you have to.
You have to.
So
think about my grandma at 95. She survives just on that little cheeseburger.
Yeah. I wish I could.
Yeah, and I'm there with
I'd be weighing $1.80.
Yeah, mounds of food,
Yeah.
The guy at Wendy's.
Yeah.
His teeth situation.
Not good.
I mean, I can understand maybe not being able to afford a dentist or something, but a toothbrush and toothpaste
goes a long way.
I mean, you look and you're like, how can you eat? How can you function?
Yeah.
It's real bizarre.
It's not the best situation.
The people who work at this Wendy's, it's not good. It's a little off.
Which one was it?
Down where my grandma lives.
I see.
Okay. Because, I knew this was coming. I walk into her apartment. She goes, well, I'm going to have to miss lunch today because of this appointment. It was at
she likes
11:15.
to have lunch. Yeah.
But I think it's like a jailbreak.
Yeah.
Because she can't leave. She's trapped there.
Yeah.
So for her to go out and get Wendy's, can you imagine that?
Wendy's?
Oh, no, 100%. 100%.
Has it ever been like 9 o'clock and you're like, I'm hungry? And you just go get something?
Like 9 p.m.?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sheets. Yeah.
Wendy's. And now with like DoorDash.
That's the one thing about Mart, like where I live.
Yeah.
There's nothing open past like 9.
Huh.
Like there's nothing.
Yeah.
Even Wendy's closes at 9 here in Cranberry.
Really?
Sometimes 10, I think, on Fridays or Saturdays.
That's why Sensi's is always good.
Well, they're the only game in town after 10.
I don't know what's going on. Dude, what is going on with this? I think it stopped. It doesn't matter. Let's just continue. I don't know where we got cut off.
It doesn't matter.
But anyway, because we go to the booth so much, they all the chairs are up on the bar, all the stools.
They're ready to close it down.
And they, took some down and let us have like one more drink and, hang out a little bit. But I was like, what's going on? And they go, well, if there's no one here and it's a certain time, we just close it up. Sensi's, though, 2 a.m. They just...
One time it was a Sunday night last fall.
Yeah.
I remember Sunday Night Football was about to start.
Yeah.
The Steelers are played in the day.
Okay.
1 o'clock. They said, well, everybody left after the Steeler game. I go, it says you're open till 11 on Sunday or something.
Yeah.
Or 1.
Yeah.
It was like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're like, we're closing.
Yeah, that's not right, though.
And I was like,
all
right, I guess I'll take my food to go. They were like, well, thank you. I was going to sit there and eat. I was the only one in there.
I really feel if you say you're open till a certain time,
you need to be open.
You need to be open. And that's how I feel about it. It doesn't have to be 2 a.m. like Sensi's.
Right. They go till 3.
Oh, really?
Well.
Okay. Yeah. Officially.
Officially 2.
Yeah. But, the party's going. The
like
party's
Brush
going.
Creek.
Yeah.
Officially, they were closed during COVID.
Well, yeah, Brush Creek, they've never closed.
Officially.
That place is... Though I got to say, they have a pretty solid 2 a.m. because people live there, which I think is weird.
Well...
Angry Sue was like, you're talking too loud. People live here.
Yeah,
I'm like,
why?
It's 1:30 in the morning.
It's a bar. Why do you live at a bar?
Yeah. Okay. They signed up for this.
Yeah.
I'm not being quiet for someone who decided to live above a bar that closes at 2 in the morning.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. I mean,
living above a bar.
You don't have to, worry about DUIs and stuff. I think that would be dangerous. I think I'd be drunk a lot. Not that I want to drink, but it's just like, you get home from work or whatever, and you go to your home that is a bar.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that's real kind of interesting.
You want to stop on the way?
Yeah.
Get a drink? Oh, yeah, and then I just live right here.
Yeah.
You live like, just open the door.
Yeah.
Where's that door go? Oh, that's my bedroom.
That's my, yeah. I thought that was the men's room.
Oh, no.
No, that's where where I live.
It's my bedding.
What if someone just walked into your apartment?
Yeah, that's weird.
Is this the men's room? It just starts peeing on your carpet like the Big Lebowski.
It's terrible.
I just want my carpet, man.
Yeah. I'm the dude.
Yeah. I want to be able to do...
That's a great movie.
I've wanted to do a Jeff Bridges impersonation. There's a few people online who do a good Jeff Bridges. That's a good impersonation.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on that. He's such a great actor.
Yes. He's one of the best actors.
Oh, yeah. I love Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
What a great actor. His father, his brother,
What are we going to do for some dinner?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Should we, on the way back, stop somewhere?
Yeah, so what's funny is I said, we'll just stop at Sensi's for wings, and I thought, well, we had wings last night, but we could still do Sensi's.
Get a pizza.
We don't have to do Sensi's. I'm just saying,
yeah,
it's always a good go-to.
Yeah, we need to eat something.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be coming back here.
I didn't have any food today.
Yeah, we'll be coming back here, so, we got the whole Wexford. We got pierogies, Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, but we won't be back till like 9:30.
Oh, really?
6:30 to 8:30.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I'm thinking Sensi's, but I won't get wings. I'll get something else. Though, who knows? I mean, I could eat wings every day. Just because I had them last night doesn't...
The pierogi place is unbelievable.
It is one of the greatest...
it's so good.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how they do it. I mean, everything there is just really good.
I like her accent.
Oh, yeah. That Polish accent. Yeah.
I'm like, what's your deal?
And their wings are just... I'm sorry.
Their wings. Wonder if there were
What if they had
wing
chicken
flavored
wings?
pierogies.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, I'll take
the garlic.
100 dozen of those.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know why pierogies are so good, but they're just.
Yeah.
You know
the little meatballs they have.
I've never had those.
Oh, are you serious?
I've always.
What do you get?
I get the number 3 or the number 13.
What does that mean?
So the number 3 is well, I don't know which one is which, but one has.
You get the halushki.
One has pierogies, halushki, and kielbasi, and a thing of kielbasi.
Yeah.
And one has pierogies, halushki, and a cabbage roll.
They're really good at upselling. Because if you get I think that what I get's the 9.
Yeah.
And it's like the meatballs, the little sour cream, and the pierogi.
Yeah.
They're like, you want to add a kielbasi?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's hard to say no.
It is.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, but man, you leave there and you just want to lay down.
You need to sleep.
You need to go to bed.
I can't eat there for lunch anymore.
No.
I might have it twice a year for lunch because after that, you want to
Yes.
Literally. It's like Thanksgiving dinner.
Exactly.
That's how you feel.
You want to just go to the lounge where the people who are waiting in service and just sleep.
Just take a nap.
Take a nap, yeah.
You just finish. Just done.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We need better options around here. Everything up here is a chain.
Yeah, that's true.
We need some more
They opened a Hawaiian restaurant.
I saw that.
I want to.
Let's try it out.
So it's like POKE or I don't know.
No, it's Anchor and something.
But it says poke
poke's like the fish.
Yeah, but that's the sign over the door. But then the restaurant. So I don't know if that original restaurant or whatever didn't work.
I don't know. Let's check it out.
No, I don't. I mean, I've obviously had Hawaiian food, but
it's probably fish based.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't really remember. Well, except for the pork, like the pig roasts.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like rice. Like there's a lot of rice involved. Yeah,
I ordered tamarind the other night.
Oh, dude, I want Indian food so bad.
They're on Uber Eats.
Oh yeah, I should just order it. I
got the chicken tikka masala.
Oh, but I kind of want to do I like to do the buffets.
Yeah,
I think I don't know what Indian guy decided to do buffets, because I think for Americans, because that cuisine is so different from ours.
Yeah,
that if I look at a menu at an Indian restaurant, I don't know what anything means. So if you have a buffet of like the classics, at least I can try a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and figure out what I like instead of ordering a whole portion of lamb something and not liking it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm a chicken makhani or makhani. I've seen it spelled a couple different ways, and then someone told me that means butter chicken, but then sometimes you see chicken makhani on the menu and butter chicken on the menu. So, but I also have never had. Of all the Indian restaurants that I've been to, the chicken makhani has never been the same. There's always a little bit of a variation just because of
next time
the vastness of the country.
We'll stop there and get some.
You got northern and southern different cuisines. You got the vegetarian, the meat based. There's all kind of different variations.
The paneer, the cheese, and the sauce.
But naan, I could.
They have garlic naan at Tamarind. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So no, they have a buffet there.
They do.
And Taj Mahal has a buffet. Mm-hmm. I don't know if theirs is open all day or if it's just lunch, but
they closed. Tamarind closed at 2.
Really?
Yeah, and then they reopened for dinner at 4:30 or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's interesting. Restaurants in New York did that a lot.
Yeah, because they tear the buffet down, then it's just entrees.
Yeah,
individual.
Yeah, that's a very interesting concept. Rolling up to a restaurant in New York and it we reopen at 5.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like what are you doing in there? I mean, I guess give the people a break, or maybe they change service or change menu or something. I don't know.
Maybe they take a nap.
Who knows? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I remember this Indian restaurant in New York City, up around 123rd Street, and I think it was Amsterdam. I mean, I didn't have to order. I went there weekly.
Yeah.
And I just sat down.
It was your Willie's.
Yes, I just sat down.
You brought your food.
I don't even know if the guy spoke. He was off the boat from India. That's also I like. Every Indian restaurant I've been to are staffed by Indian people, real ones.
Yeah.
From the I'm not talking about.
You mean not me?
Well,
my dad.
Well, you're yes, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want me serving it. You want the authentic. You want the full.
Yes.
Monty.
Yeah. And he would bring me a Coke and my what are they called? Samosas, the meat samosa, I think they're called.
I don't know.
You know, it's kind of like an Indian egg roll. It's like a dough pocket with like stuff inside. And then I love a pakora, chicken pakora, vegetable pakora, and then my chicken makhani or makhani or however it's pronounced, and the naan. I like regular naan because garlic naan's fine, but I actually prefer regular naan. So I just get the because the chicken makhani is it's a creamier texture. Yeah, and in the rice, and I make like a little Indian like taco kind of thing. Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out just think. It's so delicious.
Oh man,
I never forget my first Indian meal in Wisconsin.
How
of all
late
places.
is Uncle Sam's open?
You know what? I don't know, but we can do Uncle Sam's.
5 minutes up the road from where we're gonna be.
We could do Uncle Sam's 100%. I don't know because I usually only go for a lunch. Like it's not really like.
Allow me to research.
Yes. So for those who don't know, Uncle Sam's is a hoagie shop here in Pittsburgh. There's a location on Forbes Avenue in Squirrel Hill. Is that Squirrel Hill? Yeah. And then there's one at the Waterworks right near Fox Chapel. In my opinion, as an Italian hoagie connoisseur, that their Italian hoagie is the best Italian hoagie.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
I have ever had.
As a connoisseur.
Yeah, in the history of my life. They use Mancini's bread, and Mancini's uses lard in their bread. Because here's the deal. You can have the finest Italian meats flown in from...
Closes at 8:30.
So, oh, no, we're not going to be... We're still going to be... are we really going to be there 2 hours?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there's just a lot to do. Yeah.
This is the like...
This is the real...
Yeah, this is important, actually. It's not like the other ones where it was like, if you missed, like, somebody will fill you in.
No, this is
should be
This
here.
is a dress rehearsal.
This is like the real thing.
Yeah. This is where...
Yeah. Plus, it's like good to walk the course.
Yeah, didn't they say we're losing the stage?
We are?
Didn't they say that?
Oh, it's going to be in another area.
Oh, okay.
So
Because they wanted to announce the winners, have the cars pulled up.
Yeah. Well, we'll still announce the winners inside.
Yeah.
During lunch, and then I'm going to have you guys all participate. So like the best Maserati, I'll have you probably present that one.
Okay. Yeah.
And then that person will come up, get a picture of you handing them the trophy.
Okay.
And then we'll go outside and they'll pull their car around the winner's circle.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Okay. All right.
And then on Sunday they're invited back, and then they get to park around at the winner's circle.
Oh, okay. I like that.
It's a nice,
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a nice event.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, I
can't believe there are people in Pittsburgh that, like Paul.
Yeah.
He's like, I've never gone. It's 40 years old. How did you not go like 1 year?
Yeah, I know.
Like, just walk around.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I guess for some people, it's there.
Either you hate charities or you don't like cars.
Well, okay. So first off, I think
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yes.
There might not be an understanding that it is really for like charity.
Correct.
Like this is your event.
It's a fundraiser for the charities that the Grand Prix represents.
Yeah. See, so that there might be not quite an understanding of that. This is really a charity event.
Yes.
It's an excuse to. You see some pretty wild stuff there. Porsches from new to old and Corvettes and everything is there.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have a French Quarter in our Cortile.
I ordered the flags the other day.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some French cars.
Yeah, Citroens.
Yeah,
Bugattis.
Yeah,
whatever.
Is a Bugatti?
Yeah, Ettore Bugatti is a French.
Huh. Oh, it's a very Italian sounding name. Well, it is what it is.
Listen, not everybody has the kind of acumen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But I don't hold it against anybody.
Yeah, a Lancia. Anyone have a Lancia?
Yeah, not anybody I know.
Yeah, I've been in a Lancia because I spent some 3 months in Italy.
Yeah, of course. How about this guy's coming to my show? He's like bringing a Lambretta. It's an Italian scooter from the 50s. It's like what Pavarotti used to ride around on.
Really?
He's bringing one.
Oh, I'd love one of those.
Yeah, he has like 10 of them. Maybe you can buy one.
I'm gonna ask him. Remind me to ask him, sir.
On Hemmings, there's 2 Lamborghini tractors for sale.
Okay, we are getting a Lamborghini tractor.
We need to buy one.
I literally just want to park it.
I forgot to tell you yesterday.
In my yard.
Yeah,
and
have it just like a showpiece.
And put spotlights on it.
Yeah.
And the grass cutters will just have to deal.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Use your weed whacker, but don't mess up my Lamborghini tractor.
Yeah, don't mess up my Lambo.
Yeah, this is a real Lambo. Yeah. This is the OG.
The OG, yeah.
This is where it all came from.
The picture I sent you, you were like, is that the guy?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's Ferruccio.
Dude.
You couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
He was staring out his tractor, looking on the Countach.
Yeah.
The king.
That's just naughty. That's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine, you start a car company out of spite.
Yeah.
That's Ferruccio. He does what he wants. He does what he wants.
Ian says at the winery, at Narcissi, he goes, you want to hear how Hitler like saved like Ferrari?
Yeah. Oh, he connects everything.
I don't even remember all the details.
Yeah.
But basically what happened was Ferrari was getting the boot from Fiat or something.
Ferrari started in 47.
Yeah.
It was right after the war.
So basically there was a thing that he couldn't start a car company for 4 years. So if Ferrari was booted, so it's like a non-compete kind of thing.
Yeah.
He could not for 4 years have anything with his name on it. Well, that was 1939. And then World War II. So it didn't even matter. So basically Ian was saying that if for 4 years, if no one sees Ferrari anywhere, then if you just pop up in 4 years, well, Ferrari, what have you done lately? Like, you know what I mean?
But the war stopped the world.
So as the world ended, his 4 years was over, and he emerged, all of a sudden, Ferrari was like, oh, yeah, I remember Ferrari, after we've been distracted by a world war, you know?
Right.
And, we're listening to this, and it's like, wow. Yeah, it's like, that's kind of
Ian
crazy.
says all kinds of things.
Yeah, I mean, he told us the story about Ferrari basically pissing Lamborghini off because his clutch kept failing or something, and then either they told him not to look, he opened it up, because you weren't allowed. Only Ferrari hands on a Ferrari. You weren't allowed to like.
Yeah, Ferruccio goes.
Yeah, and then Ferrari kicked him out. I don't know all the details or something, but just basically said you can never own one again and get out of my factory and and basically Lamborghini was like, F you, I'm gonna make a better car or whatever.
And he did.
Yeah,
he did.
It's just unbelievable story. Yeah, Enzo seems like an interesting guy.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody's like glorifies Ferrari.
Well,
but at the end of the day, he was a dick.
And they say that about like Steve Jobs. He was kind of, and you know what? I think Thomas Edison apparently was an asshole.
Yeah.
I think there's
these ultra focused people. Remember.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Ferrari didn't care about road cars.
No.
He only sold them to finance the racing.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was the be all end all.
Yeah.
And then Lamborghini said, fine, you want to do that? I'll make road cars.
Yeah.
I'll be the guy that's the road car guy. You can be the race car guy. But essentially, that's what, at the end of the day, that was the fracture.
So did Lamborghini ever do any racing?
They got into it in
kind
the
of later.
80s and 90s a little bit.
After they were already established.
There's rumors they're going to get into F1, but they are a company that makes their cars for the open road.
Yeah.
They are not a track.
Yeah.
They make models now that are track edition stuff.
Sure, yeah.
But they're cars in the 60s.
Yeah, they were meant for the road.
Yeah. 47, 63.
Yeah.
So Lambo came in 63.
Okay.
So, there was Ferrari essentially got this 15-year head start, right, for building cars.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
But Lambo, their first car was a 350 GT.
Okay.
And it was like a stunner.
Yeah. Yeah.
It put them on the map like day one.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, well, we're a car company and we're going to struggle for 15 years and then one day we'll make a great product.
No.
Like day one, he drops the hammer.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And then the Miura came, which made Ferrari rethink things, because then Ferrari started getting into mid-engine cars.
Okay.
Because their cars were front engine.
Okay.
Then the Miura was a mid-engine. Ferrari went to mid-engine eventually. And then...
So they eventually started to actually compete.
Exactly.
They had to keep up with each other.
Exactly. And then Ferrari had the 512, which a friend of ours has.
Yes.
One.
Yes.
And then, that was kind of in response to Lamborghini's Countach.
Yeah.
So the Countach lived from essentially 1971 until 1990.
Yeah, okay.
That's
a long
generation.
Yeah.
So that car kind of
they,
although that's still the car they're known for.
Yeah.
It saved them financially.
Sure. Now they did re-release a Countach, but
yes,
it was a limited run, right? They're not like
they're all pre-sold before they even showed it to you.
Yeah, so they're not like there's not going to be a 2023 Countach. It was no. It was just like we're going to make
50.
We're going to make 50 and
or whatever they made.
Yeah, and
call it a day, 20.
Yeah, and
sometimes they make 20.
There's going to be 20. It's like the golden ticket. This is like Willy Wonka here. So there's going to be 20.
You have
people.
to be one of their top customers. They probably went through the list and said, "Let's call our top 20 customers."
Yeah.
If somebody
says
declines,
no,
then we'll go to number 21.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but when you showed me that 512, because I think we've talked about how like the Testarossa and the Countach, but like when I saw the 512, that really to me
the wedge
looked like a
sports car,
like a very Countach looking vehicle, like a much more direct competitor in looks, at least.
At the end of the day, if somebody knows nothing about cars, you give them a pen and paper, right?
Yeah,
they've never even seen a sports car.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And you just take an average person on the street and you give them a pen and a pad.
Yeah.
Draw me a sports car. Like, what comes to mind?
Yeah.
It's kind of a Countach.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible how low that car is.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, like, an F1 car is probably even lower.
Well, it's open wheel, too.
Yeah.
Right,
which
course.
I know is a whole different thing, but, like... Yeah. It
sits on the ground.
Their butts are literally sitting on the ground. It's like really kind of incredible.
Did you ever see that interview with Lewis Hamilton? And in one of the person interviewing him was like, "What's the difference between like a NASCAR and this car?" And he like laughed at them. He's like, "Are you serious? Did you ever see that?"
No, I've never.
It's like a whole thing. He's like, "This is."
Yeah.
He's like, "This is the most advanced thing like on the planet."
Yeah, exactly.
This is literally a spaceship.
This is a rocket ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stays on Earth.
And they flip the wings upside down so it stays like on Earth.
Yeah.
Like if they flipped the wings,
it would take off
the other way. It would literally take off.
Yeah.
It would literally get off the ground.
Yeah, airborne.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it's weird.
Yeah, I that's it. It's a very because they're very different styles of racing.
Yeah.
No, F1 cars are the pinnacle of racing technology. Typically,
the one thing I don't like how F1, the cars have become. I don't want to say unreliable, but like the sprint race the other day.
Yeah.
One car wouldn't start.
Yeah.
It's like, well, there's something with the electrics, so we can't diagnose it quickly enough. And then,
well,
there's all these little things that can go wrong.
That's why they want the V10s back.
Just put the gas in the car and go.
Yeah. But these power units, the battery just adds more complicated, and it's like thousands of sensors. And if one sensor kicks, and it's like that. It's like the check engine light in my Maserati. It's on every time I turn that car on.
Yeah.
It's on for a good minute, and then it just goes away.
Right.
So the car, for whatever reason, at that moment, feels there's an issue, and then as soon as I start pulling out of the garage, it goes off.
Yeah, Italian car, man.
Yeah, and you just and it's like whatever. I've had the car inspected, checked.
It's fine.
But
if I'm driving along and like something happens, I'm like, it's an Italian car.
Yeah.
I'll have to fix that later.
Yeah,
like parts are shearing off. Yeah. It's just part of like owning an older car.
And listen, when
your car's not even really old.
No,
it's just It's a what, 11?
It's an 11.
An 11. So it's only 11 years old.
Did you see what was that with? Was it Sainz? His car was like rolling down, and he was trying to get out of it because it was on fire.
Yeah,
remember that?
They had a wheel chock it.
Yeah, it was like they couldn't even put the brake on.
It's a mess.
The car's literally rolling.
Did you buy some wheel chocks?
No, I haven't bought them yet.
You seemed interested in that.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, if I'm going to have the car on the grass it might be
Depends
good.
on where you're parked, but it is nice to have a wheel chock.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. In the trunk, just keep them in there, and if you need to, if you're ever on a hill,
it's just nice to have them there to secure the vehicle.
Yeah, you don't want to see your Maserati kind of like rolling away.
No, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
It's a hard thing to stop.
Yeah.
Can't really jump
What are you going to
in.
do for the Grand Prix on judging? Are you going to shave? You going to like?
Oh yeah, this.
What are you going to do?
I think I actually might shave the beard off.
Oh really?
Or
you're going to really be hot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Or I might go to. I found this new barber over here.
The Jets.
Yeah, maybe they can just do a nice tight, real like short trim on it.
Yeah,
because it is getting a little bushy and long now. And I think it's going to be too much.
Well, it's going to be hot.
Yeah, it's going to be
worried
hot.
about you getting hot.
Yeah.
I don't want you to pass out in the middle of judging.
No, I'm fine. I'm going to be
like Mike.
Yeah. I saw this TikTok of a guy trying to deadlift.
Oh.
And then he passed out.
Yeah, that's not good.
And I stitched it, and I was like, I respect this guy for trying to deadlift all this weight.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I might be fat, but I've never passed out.
Yeah, you don't want to pass out.
You ever see people pass out when they're trying to lift weights?
It's not good.
It's because it's way too much.
The body's not ready for that.
No, it's like you have to build. We
went to the liquor store the other day with a coworker.
Yeah.
And we picked up some alcohol for the tent.
Yeah.
For the Bentley tent. And then we packed, they give us boxes, I could barely lift the box. I'm like, my God.
Here, try to pick up 300 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. This is 30 pounds.
Like Eddie Hall.
Yeah. He lifts 1,000 pounds.
His nose is bleeding.
Yeah. Blood coming out of his pores.
Yeah. The human body is not meant to do these things.
No.
But that's what makes it remarkable.
There was one guy his ass fell out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's not ideal. That's not what you want.
Get that back in there.
Yeah, you got to tuck that back in.
No, I mean, your body is not. I mean, I guess if you work up to it, but
yeah.
And you know what? I think Eddie Hall never lifted it in practice.
That's ridiculous.
He never actually did it in practice. I think he said he peaked at 800 pounds, and he never went over. And he just thought on the day, I'll figure it out.
He's a beast.
Yeah, well, that's what they call him. He has the and beast tattooed on his arm. So he has the and beast tattooed on his arms. So when he does this, it says you read the beast, like on his inner biceps.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with that guy.
No. I would love to meet Eddie Hall. He's someone who I really admire.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy he wins the world's strongest man once.
He's good. Walks away.
Yeah.
Nico Rosberg style.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go be the first person to lift 1,000 pounds or whatever, or 1,100 or whatever. And then he lost all the weight. So so if you're 200 pounds, you cannot lift 1,000 pounds.
Right.
He was 400 and some pounds. You have to put on it. Now it's all muscle underneath, but to have the momentum to lift that, you have to be huge. But it's not healthy. It was killing him. He gets the world's strongest man. He has 2 children and a beautiful wife. Lifts that record, no one's ever done it before, lift, and then just loses all the weight, gets his health back. He's still strong.
Look at Ronnie, man. He's in a wheelchair.
I saw another TikTok. Dude, I'm always on TikTok. It's just how it is. This show is brought to you by the TikTok.
Yeah.
They had a Ronnie Coleman thing. He had the 2 canes.
Sad.
Listen, Ronnie Coleman
It makes you sad.
He's a GOAT. He's probably the greatest bodybuilder of all time because of his natural, just ability to have muscle.
Yeah. I watched a video of him on YouTube, and he literally took his shirt off backstage. And it was walking through the hallways, and people would literally just stop and were in awe.
No, they said
they were holy
he looked
shit.
He looked like an alien.
Yeah,
he wasn't human.
Alien, yeah,
he wasn't human.
It's not right.
Yeah, same with Dorian Yates. People say when you see videos of him, it doesn't do it. When you saw they said his muscles looked like granite. They were because first off, they were just hard because he worked out. But he said today, none of these guys shed any weight and water for these shows. They don't get conditioned well enough. I mean, he had so little body fat. He had no fat on the pad of his heel, and it hurt to walk. I mean, it literally was skin and then the muscle. And they said his muscles look like granite. But the video, you can't really tell. You had to see him in person. I mean, it's extreme. What these guys do is extreme.
Yeah, that's not.
Because they have to gain massive amount of weight. So if you look up what's his name? The white guy with the blonde hair, Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Look up Jay Cutler in the off season. He looks like Marlon Brando, like in his later years, and then watch him on stage, because you have to eat massive amounts to build the muscle, and then you shred it all down. So their weight fluctuates huge. I mean, but my point about Ronnie Coleman is, it's sad, but he did it to himself. Dorian Yates won all the Mr. Olympias, became one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, the first mass monster. Now he is thin. He does yoga.
He's healthy.
He does whatever that drug is. He's into weed and like finding his mind and riding his bicycle in Spain. Well, apparently there's this town in Spain which is all like British people. It's kind of like when people like move to Florida. Like everyone from Florida is from like New York or something. It's like a similar kind of. It's like a
community. It's
like a tropical community. It's like going to Florida or something, but it's England to Spain, because England is dreary, raining all the time and stuff. And that's how you do it. There's Ronnie. You've won 7 Mr. There's
That's enough.
You don't need to deadlift 900 pounds or squat 900 pounds.
I know he did it to himself, but it's still sad.
It is sad,
because he was such his peak.
Yes,
it's like the highest form of a human physical being.
Yes, 100%.
Now he could barely like function.
Yeah, I mean, he literally was squatting, popped a vertebrae, and then kept going. He heard a pop and he just kept going. That's what I think. If I'm wrong about that, please correct me.
It's not right.
Also, I do have to retract. We have to talk about this quick. Biden did not put the medal on backwards.
Oh, he didn't?
No. So
what was he doing?
So obviously this was big on with social media, it's like a wildfire, right? So they had the video, they had close-up pictures. The medal got stuck behind the guy's tie. So it looked like there was no medal there.
It looked like he was like choking.
Yeah, so it looked like there was no medal, but it was actually
we
there.
Want to be as correct as possible.
Yeah, because
we don't want to hammer Biden too much.
No. But, well, if I want to do it on things that are correct. Right. I don't want to.
He did go beg the Saudi prince for oil though yesterday. That is kind of sad.
That is sad when we could just have our own oil. Yeah, we don't need their oil. But
yeah, do you see how he walks now? Well, he like shuffles.
Yeah, he's an old man. Old men shuffle.
He just kind of like It looks like he's a puppit. Yeah, and they're like moving his arms.
And then sometimes he does like a jog a little bit to make it look like he's like.
And he wears the Top Gun aviators.
Yeah, well, that's been his thing for some time.
I'm like, that's like reserve that for Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
that's not your look.
All I know is George W. Bush landed a jet on an aircraft carrier. Now it did get panned because it said mission accomplished.
That was dumb,
and the war still happened for years. But
that was an all-time blunder.
But he did. But
when I was in high school. I was like, this Bush guy, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But one thing I've come to respect about him, whether he was right or wrong, he believed in what he believed.
Yes.
He didn't, you knew where he stood.
Exactly.
I respect that about him.
Yeah.
But I didn't really care for his politics. Yeah. But I liked that you knew where he stood.
Yeah, well, you got to understand that he basically surrounded himself with his father's cabinet.
Yeah.
And they all had that 1980s Cold War mentality.
Yeah.
First Gulf War mentality.
Yeah.
And they were still fighting that war
in their mind.
Like in their minds.
Yeah. Unfinished business.
Yes, and now they were back in control and able to continue. So
influencing him.
That's how I kind of view it. As look at his cabinet. It was all Powell, Cheney. It was all, most of it was just his father's, which is, hey, surround yourself with the best people you can,
Yeah.
And
I get it.
And all of that. But I think that's kind of, especially Cheney. Watch that Vice movie with
Bale.
And I know it's like a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know, how they obviously take liberties with the conversations because they weren't, in the war room during the conversations. But, a lot of people have written books about it and stuff. First off, Christian Bale. I hear he's amazing as Gore the God Butcher in Love and Thunder, Thor Love and Thunder.
That movie got panned, though.
Christian Bale plays the villain.
Yeah, but that movie got crushed.
I hear first off, I think one of the reasons, it was probably too funny. It was probably too...
Yeah, it was like a parody of itself.
It was probably too goofy.
It's goofy.
And apparently the God Butcher scenes were like the best scenes. He's
a great actor.
Yeah, but also that character, his mission in life is to kill gods.
Well, no offense to anybody that loves Marvel or whatever.
Yeah.
They have good actors.
Sure.
They don't have a Christian Bale.
Well,
Christian Bale's a different level.
It's
of
a different level.
Let's be honest.
It's a different level.
Right.
There's
DDL.
Yes.
There's like Anthony Hopkins.
Yes.
And then there's like Christian Bale.
Yes.
And then there's like a big gap.
Yeah.
And then there's like other people.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor, but he's not Daniel Day-Lewis.
Like Ed Norton's a great actor.
Yes. He's hard to work with, though.
Yeah, he's kind of a douche.
That's why he's not the Hulk anymore. He always, like my sister was telling me, he always wants like full control. Wow. He gets into a project and he just like, it's like, dude, just chill. Like, this is a Hulk movie. Like, it's a comic book movie.
Calm down.
Like, I know we're going to make a lot of money. We're going to make you a big green monster.
Right.
This isn't The Godfather. Okay. Yeah. We're going to make it great.
That's the best.
You know what I mean? It's going to be great, but like, let's just do the Hulk.
Yeah.
You know, but that's why he's not the Hulk anymore.
Yeah,
they had to get Mark Ruffalo, someone who's easier to like work with, someone who plays ball.
Yeah.
Someone who understands.
Gets it.
Like, you're going to be in this movie, but so is Iron Man. So is Captain America. Yeah. Like, Hulk is going to
You're just one ingredient.
Hulk is going to have screen time.
Yeah.
But this is a full Avengers film with 20 different superheroes.
Right.
So we got a lot. We got the Black Panther. You know, now we got Spider-Man's back. You know what I mean? Remember that one Avengers movie? All of a sudden, the whole menagerie was there. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're all Black Widow.
Yeah. I don't even know who these are.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big comic book fan, as you can see.
We need to get going.
I was going to ask you that. So
we should. Chris should be here any moment.
All right. We need to depart.
And you need to change. I'm guessing.
I need to change. Yeah. I'm not.
You look like a beachgoer.
These are my house clothes. Back of my house clothes. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. The Vintage Grand Prix is July 23rd. Well,
and 24th.
July 23rd and 24th. Please look it up online. The Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix.
PVGP.org.
PVGP.org. And what are the charities?
Autism.
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And then the Meraki Allegheny School for intellectually disabled adults.
Okay. Great.
Yes.
So going to the Pittsburgh Grand Prix, a Vintage Grand Prix, you're going to see a lot of cool vehicles. There is a race. It is a Grand Prix.
Yes.
But you're also going to be benefiting these charities.
Yes. Come have fun.
Yep.
Walk around.
It's a
grab
good
a
time.
funnel cake.
Yep. Come
Look
down.
Around.
Come down to the
come up. We're on the hill.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come up to the Cortile, which is right in front of the clubhouse for the golf. For the golf course, right?
Come check it out.
And yeah, awesome.
We'll see you there.
Great. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time on the Michael Papinchak Show.
Thank you so much for listening to the show. Please go to tmpspodcast.com. From there, you'll find links to SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.